just noticed he was just staring at me.
I
carried out investigation. He was so gentle and he's so cute too. And then I was like, wow.
Best person in the world.
Give that thing on.
No.
Hello, welcome to another episode of One Couples Show, and I'm glad you made it here. On today's episode, we have another amazing couple in the house. We have Mr. and Mrs. Francis. I'm sure you are going to have an interesting and inspiring moment listening and watching them. Without further ado, let's get to see Mr. and Mrs. Francis.
All right, Mr. Gideon Oluwaseyi Francis. I'm a Christian, and I'm a Nigerian. I hail from Edo State. Okay.
I'm Mrs. Francis Daniela. I'm actually from Akwa Ibom State. I'm a Christian also, and I'm also in Nigeria.
Mm, 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah, 5 months. It was very interesting, actually. It was
full of good surprises.
Surprises,
It was
yeah.
fun.
Getting to know each other. It's something that is. It was educating because we got to learn so many things. In those few weeks. First few weeks. So that's it. Have you?
Yes. And we got a lot of attention from people.
Yeah.
And stuff. So
that's true.
It was really cool.
Okay, you go first. You say ladies first.
We actually met in school. That was school in the same university, the University of Calabar. I was in my final year, and I think he was also in his final year.
Yeah.
And then we met in a friend's compound actually. I lived there, but he wasn't living there. He had a friend there, a cosmate actually. So whenever he comes around to see the cosmate, and funny enough, I lived in that compound for like 2 years, but I didn't even know he was coming around because I was barely around. I wasn't staying in the compound. I stayed somewhere else. I just come from time to time, and then that day we just met, and then we became friends, and then from friendship we started attending the same fellowship. He was the papa of our fellowship then. So we started going to fellowship together. I had to now join his church and all that, and then we joined his youth club and just kicked off from there.
Yeah, she just said everything. Okay. Well, it's been fun. It's been fun. I have I married from a very wonderful family. My in-laws they're just perfect, very okay. I've not had any issue. And they are Christians. That's one thing about it.
Yes.
When you marry from a Christian home, it's really very good, because there are some of all these homes, if they're not Christian homes, they have several beliefs, but they've been very okay, very loving, wonderful family, supportive, And I'm so happy I married one of the best persons in the world. The best person in the world.
Well, like he said, I married to a Christian home. Like the mom has been very supportive. The mom has, she has taken me like a daughter. She calls almost on a daily basis to check up on me, knowing I came from so far away to be here. But it's good. The siblings too are very nice, and everyone is they've been very nice and supportive too. They've been very good.
When I first told them at home that I'm going to marry somebody from Akwa Ibom, they were like, "What? Why do you have to go that far?" I said, "Well, that's why I found, God's will." And the person I found there, you don't find such a kind of woman in uh she only comes once in a decade. So I said, no, 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 no. I just have to go far there and then pick my wife. And they said, no problem. So
Don't go yet. Don't go yet. The show is not yet over. Yes, but I need your help. I need you to do something for me real quick. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you will be the first person to be informed when I upload another video. Please like this video, comment below, just say something beautiful, amazing, I love them, just say something, and share this video with your friends. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm going to get out of your face now.
Okay, I'd like to go first. Like I said, how we met, and then when we met, we started up as friends, and then we joined the same fellowship, the same church, we were hearing the same thing, and then while I was with him, I felt, there's this peace that was within. You're not troubled about anything. I've actually dated some person before I met him, and like I always say, I said, when I date a person, I don't date a person just because I want to date. I date for the future. So when I met him, it was like, it wasn't about now, because we dated for quite a long time.
yeah,
We dated for quite a long time, and then there was always this peace, and then we had more of a distance relationship. We dated for almost 7 years. After
yeah,
school, I left Calabar, and then I moved back to Port Harcourt because that's where I was born. That's where my family lives. And then he also moved back here, so we're just on phone. But I never for once felt like, it's possible he's cheating on me. I don't trust him. No, it was just peaceful. I had this inner peace, so I knew, if I can, if I'm not anxious about anything, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. I had this peace. I just had this peace and this conviction that he's the one. Mm.
Impressive.
yeah. Well, for me, when I saw her that day, I just knew she was the one. Because I was this kind of person. I'm a very disciplined person, and as that when I met her, she had some traits that I just found very rare in every woman of which I've been seeing. So I felt, okay, let's just start up with friends. So we were friends for a while, and after a while, I just started having this conviction in me, just as she said, the inner peace. I started having this conviction that no, this is the right person, because all her traits were compatible with mine, and she just had everything of which I needed in a woman of my dreams. So I felt, no, she's the one. She's the one, and I had that conviction in me. Conviction in me. Well, I would say I don't think it's enough. It's necessary. God's will is necessary to make marriage work, but it's not enough. I think for a marriage to work, it has to do with both parties have to be on the same page. You know, I have to be thinking, oh, this thing, it has to work. She also has to have that, you know, on her mind that, okay, I just have to do everything possible to make this thing work. So I feel the God factor is very important, yeah, but it also takes a lot of work to make whatever you're doing work. So I think with planning and several other things, what do you have to say?
Yes, actually, my husband actually very correct, because like you said, the God factor is a necessity. It's just I don't think there's anything you can do without God.
No.
But the decision to make it work lies on both parties. Like I was telling someone, I have this friend that she's been in a relationship. She told me that they've broken up like 4 or 5 times in less than 2 years. I was like, I dated my husband for like 7 years, and there was never a time we broke up because we wanted it to work.
Yeah.
So in as much as God has said, okay, this is the person you want to marry, you still have to discipline yourself to want to make it work.
That's true.
So it's not just the God factor alone.
And there's one thing about God, that God said this is it. Doesn't mean you won't meet challenges on the way.
Yes.
So you should be able to know, automatically you're going to meet challenges on the way. But
Obviously.
you should brace up for whatever comes,
Yes.
and you face it.
Yes.
You fight its giants. I think that's just it.
Yes. Yes. That question is really a difficult one because he was the one that walked up to me actually. And that day, what happened was I just breezed into the compound. Actually, I had other friends that stay uptown. So I usually just come pick a few of my stuff and go back there and stay. So that I just came in to pick something. And then I realized there was no water in the house. I said, okay, let me just get a keg of water. I think I was pouring water into a container. I just noticed he was just staring at me. I turned, I looked at him, I took my face off. I was like, what's this one now? And then he walked up and said, that he has never seen me in this compound. Do I live here? Am I a guest? I said, no, I live here. This room is mine. He said, wow, how come he has never seen me? But at first, to be sincere, he was so gentle. Before I even got to know that he had good manners and all that, he was so gentle and he's so cute too. And then I was like, wow, okay. He said, let's be friends. Okay, can I get your number? I said, actually told him, I said, I don't really stay here. He said, okay, no problem, just get your number, we can talk. And then that's how the whole thing. So I think maybe I would just say maybe the way he approached me actually. He was so polite, he was so discreet. Saying what he wanted and all that. So that's just it.
So
Okay. I had like 2-3 things that got me attracted to her. And one of the things that got me attracted to her was I could see the sense of responsibility in her. Guys, we talk so much. So then, that friend of mine that was in the compound, he has been saying several things that this girl, when she comes around, she's always this kind of hardworking person and things like that, and so I just had this.
I carried out investigation.
It's a normal thing now. It's a normal thing. You know where you are going to now. You want to travel to Abuja now. You know the road. So this sense of responsibility of which she had, she get things done at the right time and get them done perfectly well. I loved that. And then I'm this kind of person that I'm sapiosexual, which means I love people with high IQ. I get attracted to people with high IQ, and she has HD sense. Sorry.
okay.
She has HD sense. I mean, she's very intelligent, very smart, and I just I love ladies that are smart because I feel like if a lady is so intelligent and smart, she should be able to at least she knows how to put things together to bring to help you get to where you want to get to in life, and that's very important, very key. I used to tell most of my youths, I tell them that you see, it's a wise man will go for a lady that has something upstairs. It's very important. A wise man will go for such a kind of lady. Will prefer such a lady to a lady that maybe such a lady has curves and everything like that. No, it's a wise person that will go for. So she just had this HD sense, and I was like, I love people who are so intelligent and so I got attracted to her. That was one of the things that got me attracted to her also. Her commitment. And then she always she stands by me, at all times. She's so committed. She has this, and that's one major thing that helps marriage work. Commitment. Right from day one to this time, I mean, since we started dating till we became married, I want to say that she has been so committed. She knows how to make things work well. She's just too intelligent. She's too smart. That the scripture talks about a wise woman. This is that woman the scripture is talking about. I'm telling you. So I think that's one of the things that.
Okay. Actually, for me, it's his love for God. Actually, after we got together, we started dating. Even before marriage, he will always he loves God so much that he even tell, come, let's go. He said, no, it will soon be service time and all that. So his love for God. And remember when we came here, when I just moved down to Ibadan, we had not joined any service center, and every Sunday we like, I'm not doing anything for God, I'm not happy with it. So it's his love for God, the way he loves doing the things of God. He's just in school they used to call him church boy because he's always in the church. That's his nickname. He's always in the church. He loves doing things for God. So I decided, I said, if someone can love God so much, I think he should be able to love me that much too. So I just had to say, so that's one thing for me actually, is love for God. He loves God so much. Ah, even God said, one of the woman, few days we're really trouble. Actually, we actually do have issues, just like every other marriage. Every relationship, not just marriage, every relationship has its own issues. But one thing I discovered with time is my husband is not someone that likes touching issues at that point. When something happens, he wants to just walk away and then come back. So, and since I figured that's how it works with him, so when something happens and I'm the type that I want to trash it at that point, and then that was a major challenge we had at first. Whenever something happens, I said, let's talk about it. And I said, no, he's not talking about it now. We'll talk about it later. Yeah. And then, but after a while,
because I always felt I knew that if we're going to address the issue at the heat, then it may scatter. It may scatter. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. So I just feel, let's allow the heat to go, and then when everybody is calm, come on, we could talk about it and we'll solve it, because there's nothing that gets tough that can't be broken. So, and I'm so glad she understands that, and for a while now it's been easy peasy.
So when we have issues, we just let go of it for a while.
Exactly.
And then
later when we revisit
it, and then we talk about it. If it's something that cannot be talked about, they'll say, okay, keep your own idea, let me keep my own idea. And then we just let it go. Actually, we've done more of the letting go. Anything that doesn't affect us spiritually and then maybe physically, and then we can't come to an agreement about it, we just let it go and pray about it. Maybe the other party will change his mind. And pray about it that the other party will change his mind.
Capital N-O. No. You see, if there's a second life, or I will still choose her. The other day I was telling you the kind of that that if, because there's this stuff they talk about, is it reincarnation? Yes. I was saying that if that is true, that I would tell God that wherever I'm going to come back to, I want to meet this woman, because it's hard to find someone like this. It's hard to find someone like her. I'm telling you, it's really hard to find someone like her. Maybe.
Actually, I wouldn't change it for nothing. Change for nothing. It's been good. So I don't want to trade that.
I'm myself with her. I'm comfortable. I'm just okay. There's no prayer. It's not so. Why? No.
Okay. I think while we're dating, actually, we didn't get too much advice or anything. We just depended mostly on God. We just depended mostly on God. As in, there was never a time we said, we're going to meet a couple to guide us or something. No, we just depended on God. One good thing is that we're both raised in the church. We're both raised in the church. We're both from Christian homes. And then I think if you just want to get married, or you want to get into a relationship with someone, get into a relationship with someone that has the same belief as you do. Because that way it will be easy. Even when there is conflict, it will be easy to sort it out or to talk about it and resolve it. So just get married or get into a relationship with someone that shares the same belief as you. Because I used to say that, imagine I marry someone that probably from a different religion, maybe a Muslim or something. I don't think it will be this fun as it is now. Like I said, people say marriage is so difficult. I say, who did you marry? Because maybe you married someone that wasn't meant to be yours. Because there has never been a time for this past 5 months I've said I wish I didn't marry you. No, I'm always saying, I'm very happy I married you, because I don't think
Yes, she says
life would
that.
have been this fun or this
Mm.
exciting without having him as a husband, or having him as someone to do life with, to share life with. So I think the most important thing is marry someone who shares the same belief as you do. Marry someone from a Christian home. That's the most important thing. Marry someone from a Christian home. Someone who is not just pretending to be a Christian, but is a Christian.
Mhm.
Who has an understanding of who God is.
That's true.
Who has an understanding of who God is. Because
Loves
if
God.
someone can love God, I keep telling my siblings, I said, if someone can love God, it is very easy for them to love their fellow human being. Because you can't even see God, and you can love someone you can't see. So
Yeah.
it will be easy for you to love someone you can see. And then don't expect everybody to be perfect. Don't expect everybody to be perfect. No one is you. I will always tell my husband, I say, there are some things you can do and I can't do it. Doesn't make me less effective in life or something. So
No, it doesn't.
marry someone that you can be yourself around,
Mm.
that you can also allow to be his or herself. Like my husband can allow me be whoever I want to be. That's one good thing. He allows me be whoever I want to be. If I say, today I'm not moving, he says, okay, you don't want to move here, let's all stay back. So marry someone that you'll be happy with, someone that makes you happy, and someone that believes in your belief. That's just
Okay.
She said it all. She just said what I wanted to say. That's perfect. Said it all.
Maybe you want to sing. Actually, he's the singer among the both of us, or between the both of us. So you can sing.
Song.
It's funny. Let me not look at him. He might be shy now.
Okay. Okay. Life has been beautiful since you came into my life. Now everything I see, it's only you. I don't know.
That's enough. You try.
Amazing. What other word can I use to qualify the experience I have while shooting this video, and you while watching this video? Like, it's an amazing session and I really enjoyed myself. It was an inspiring moment and interesting moment, I love. And if there's something I cannot forget, okay, two things I'm going to hold tight is commitment. They said it takes commitment for a relationship to work, and I'm not going to forget that. And they said marry somebody who believes in your belief. Wow, interesting. Actually, the Bible said it. It said, "Can two work together except they be agreed?" So I think that's something you should also hold and not forget. If you watch this video to the end, just say I love you in the comment section, so I will know you watched this video to the end, and it really means a lot to me. If you are still here to subscribe, please subscribe. Click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, comment below, like this, and share with your friends. Tell them about this show. Yes, share the link, tell them to watch this show. I know it's been value for your time, your data, and any other resource you use by watching this video. I will see you in another video. Till then, stay blessed.